anything you want to do around here, it's all here.
Everyone gets along with everyone and everyone likes everyone.
We like the access to town, we liked how friendly people, and we liked the ability that we could build a coach house.
And if you're willing to get out and explore a little bit, you're going to find a lot of things. It's one of the best lifestyles that I can think of.
It just takes you away from the everyday hustle and bustle of life.
We are always trying to find you guys the best RV resorts in America, and today we found a hidden gem motor coach resort in Florida. We're here with Juan Estrada from RV Lot Sales. How you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you, Andrew?
Excellent, thank you. It's a beautiful day here, and this is my first time here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. Where are we and what's all going on here?
Well, we're just outside of Punta Gorda, Florida. This is Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. This is a hidden gem, as you just called it. We're very well located, and the properties here are amazing, and the people and the community. So we love it here, and that's why my wife and I, Margarita and I, bought property here 3 years ago, and we fell in love with the resort, the lifestyle, and that's why we're here right now.
Yes, sir, and I think folks are going to really appreciate the value and the pricing here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. And I know you've got several lots for sale here. You're the on-site real estate agent here at Thornton Creek?
Absolutely. We created our own brokerage specializing in the high-end motor coach industry for motor coach properties. We have different lots here that we are representing in Thornton Creek. We are the in-house brokers here. We have the majority of the listings, and I'm gonna tour you around starting from undeveloped lots to small, medium, and large footprints.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing with the folks the different lots available. There's 99 total lots in the resort, and there's only about 5 or 6 that are undeveloped, and a few of those are available. And then we've also got lots with coach houses, fully decked out. And we're also going to meet some of the owners here, ask them what they like about the area and Thornton Creek, and check out the amenities. But you think you can show us around?
Absolutely, let's go.
I've got to get right into the hard questions. A lot of folks want to know what the HOA is here and what all that includes.
Oh, absolutely. It's just $2,700 a year. That includes, of course, all the access to all the amenities like basic loan services.
Now, what other extra cost? Obviously, there's property tax. What other cost are folks going to incur here?
So you as an owner will be responsible for water and sewer and electric, and if you need internet service, you will have to be responsible for that as well.
It's a pretty reasonable overall cost, and then property taxes, of course, as well.
Absolutely, that's true. And our property taxes are like any other place in Florida. Rule of thumb, somewhere between 1.5 to 175 of your purchase price.
And if folks are still working, I know a lot of folks like living in Florida, no state income tax here. Can folks use this as their homestead here in Florida?
Unfortunately, not yet. We're working on it.
What about residents? Can they use this as their Florida residence?
Yes, you can use it as your Florida resident.
So it still does qualify for that no state income tax, but then Florida does also have the homestead deal, which is a totally different deal.
That is true.
Now, what's your least expensive lot here at the resort?
So right now we have an undeveloped lot. It's at the Privacy Retreat, and it's going for $160,000.
Now, how many square feet is this lot?
So this is one of the standard lots, and it's around 6,200 square feet of total area.
And that includes the paver work has already been done. Now, does every site here already have the paver pad laid?
Yes, all of them.
And do you know if they did the concrete below the pavers when they did that?
Some did, some not.
Okay.
But, most of them are with the concrete pad, just underneath the pavers.
Yeah, now we've got a large area back around here. I see the neighbors have a nice pool and coach house over there.
Yes.
Now, can folks have a pool built on this lot?
Yes, you can, absolutely.
Yeah, I think this is one of the few motor coach resorts I've seen where you can actually have a pool on your site. A lot of the resorts will have community pools, but something to be said about having a hot tub or a pool built in. And are there vendors around here? Do you have preferred vendors to build coach houses and pools?
Yes, absolutely. We have several.
Yeah, this is a really nice canvas, and you said this is $160,000 for this lot?
This is $160,000 right now, Andrew. It's not on the market yet. It'll be pretty soon. So it'll go fast.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see some of the other lots around here. Later in the video, we're going to see some of the lots and some of the coach houses that are a little more decked out. But you can see over here, there's a little bit of a backyard, like a patio area with maybe a fire pit and a little lanai. Really nice landscaping they did over here as well.
You can build whatever your imagination is, picture it, and then put it out here in this beautiful canvas.
We're here with Sean and Doreen, and how long have you been RVing, and how did you originally get into RVing?
We got into RVing when we wanted to leave tent camping in North Carolina, and we needed something a little more space and some air conditioning. Our initial buy was a Class C LTV Unity. We spent the next 4 years traveling up and down the East Coast with that. In 2020, we sold it going into the winter. And then the next spring, we picked up a Class A.
Yeah, you have a beautiful lot here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. I love these chairs. It's a very relaxed atmosphere here. How did you find Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort, and what made you choose to buy here at Thornton Creek?
Oh, that's definitely an interesting story. Probably about 9 months after we purchased our Class A, we knew that in the next 4 to 5 years we would relocate to Florida. And we wanted to downsize. We wanted to get into the luxury motor coach lifestyle. And really through a lot of research on YouTube and in the web, we found a few places down here that we liked, that we thought would fit our lifestyle. We took a chance and we actually bought this lot empty, sight unseen.
You've definitely made some improvements to it since you bought it. Now, what was it about Thornton Creek that made you choose to buy it sight unseen?
I think some of the biggest factors, Andrew, were the size of the lots, the style of the casita, and what we could understand of the lifestyles here. Plenty of space between casitas, the ability to build a 1,000-foot casita, and just plenty of room. The other places we had been weren't as spacious that we felt. We looked at Thornton Creek as almost a hidden gem here, close to the Peace River, far enough off of a highway.
We need to make sure Newman's in the video here. Hey, buddy.
You're gonna get him.
And it is a dog-friendly resort here.
It's absolutely a dog-friendly resort.
Newman seems to really like Thornton Creek here.
He does. And he definitely loves all the neighbor dogs. He likes to show off to them. It's in his personality.
Yeah, and I can imagine with a larger dog like that, having this larger lot definitely makes life easier for him too.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Now, obviously, we're in shorts and t-shirts here in January. It's about 84 degrees today, but what are some of your favorite activities here in Southwest Florida and here at Thornton Creek?
The activities are endless here in Florida. That was why years ago we decided we're gonna move here. We both love to golf. We both love to cycle. Like you said, it's 84, 85 degrees right now. We can do that year round here. It gets a little warm in the summer, but we still do it. And then where we're at, almost a hidden gem off the main highway, but we're close enough to some bigger cities like Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, all the way up to Sarasota is not very far from here. So whether it's beach life, boating, we've got a boat ramp less than a mile away from where we're sitting right now, where you can drop a boat right on the Peace River.
So for me, some of the things that sort of seasonally that come around that are great, in downtown Punta Gorda, you can do a boat tour, go see the lights in and around the canals, which is a lot of fun. They have tiki boat rides where you can go out with a group of friends. You have downtown shopping, which is wonderful. And you have so many things that are nearby, like Sean said, down in Fort Myers or up north near Sarasota. So there's a ton to do.
And we're only about 10 miles from the coast here, so definitely a great convenient location. Now, a lot of the folks out there on YouTube are maybe thinking about getting into RVing and haven't yet started RVing. Is there any advice that you have for newbie RVers out there?
Go try and stay for a week or two. Give it a test drive, kind of get your feet wet, get to know the community. You get a sense of if you do like a lot, or if you do like a casita or a house or whatever it may be, you understand where in the community makes sense for you, what feels comfortable. So I would say short-term stay to explore it a little bit more. Get used to the activities that are happening within the community.
Plenty of opportunity and businesses out there where you can rent an RV of all different sizes. You can find RV resorts everywhere, and go out and really just give it a try. It's great fun. There's a whole different community of people that you engage with when you're RVing, and they're all great people. We have yet to meet anybody we disliked at any RV resort, and it really, I personally believe it just takes you away from the everyday hustle and bustle of life.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, some amazing folks here at Thornton Creek. Now, you've got experience here buying a lot here, developing a lot. Do you have any advice for folks out there maybe thinking about purchasing a motor coach lot or a lot here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort? And then also any advice for someone that's maybe thinking about buying a blank canvas lot and building the way you did?
A lot of big decisions to think about, Andrew. And I think the best thing to do, and if you talk to most of the residents here, if you come and stay here for 3-4 days, you'll easily make a decision if you want to continue staying here or not. And the hardest decision after that would be, do we want to buy an empty lot and build? Because it could take, upwards of, 6, 8, 10, 12 months to build. Or do we want to buy something that's pre-owned, already built, and it's turnkey? And Thornton Creek, we have 99 lots here, both empty lots and pre-owned that are available. Not a lot, but there are some, and they're all good lots. And all good casitas if it's not an empty lot.
Would you recommend one way or the other if you had to do it all over again?
I think it depends on your price point. Obviously with an improved lot, you do have the casita that costs a little bit more.
Well, Sean and Doreen, I really appreciate you guys sharing that great information with us. And I know Newman probably wants your attention again here, so we'll let you get back to enjoying this beautiful afternoon. Thank you very much for your time. Yep. Yeah, thank you.
As we close here, Andrew, one shameless plug I have that isn't about Thornton Creek, it's about special operations and veterans needs. I know you have a huge reach, and Doreen and I have watched you grow over the years with your business in the RV community. And so what I would ask as an advocate for special operations and veterans in general is, if you find the time or availability or heart in the future to find a way to contribute to a foundation like the Green Beret Foundation, Special Forces Foundation, the Wounded Warrior Project, or Tunnels to Towers, by spreading the word through your network, one, you'll impact a lot of veterans and special operators that are in the RV community already, but also increase awareness for the needs that we have in that community across other RV owners writ large. And we know that you have a huge following. So with that, I would just ask you to look into that. That would definitely greatly help those foundations and what they're doing for veterans in need. As you know from a military academy, in the military we pass challenge coins for excellence. As a retired battalion command sergeant major in Special Forces, I want to give you a coin from the last Special Forces battalion in Afghanistan before we close down, my battalion, and thank you for what you do to the RV community.
That's really special. Really appreciate that, and we'll definitely, I'm gonna really cherish this. This is really really amazing. I'm speechless right now, but yeah, we'll definitely put those links to those different foundations in the description below. And thank you for your service.
Absolutely,
and,
Andrew.
And thanks to all those out there that have served our country as well. So yeah.
Thank you.
So this is another undeveloped lot here. Nice blank canvas, waterfront as well. Now, what's the price of this lot?
So the price for this lot, we're at $175,000 at this moment. That's the asking price on this lot.
And do you know how many square feet this lot is?
We are at shy of 6,000 on this lot.
Yeah, a nice spot here if someone wanted to put in an outdoor kitchen or maybe a hot tub. Now, could you put a pool on this lot as well?
You could as well, yes.
A coach house, all of that?
A coach house, you can fit here a full-size coach house with a lanai, and then instead of a pavered or a tile lanai, you can build your own pool.
And what's the biggest coach house you can build here at Thornton Creek?
So you can build a total square footage of 1,000.
Wow.
Plus 375 square feet of lanai.
Yeah, well, if someone's looking for something turnkey ready, I think you have some options of some lots that already have outdoor kitchens or some coach houses as well.
That is true, yes, we do. We have plenty of inventory right now, and it's going quick.
Can you show us some of the other lots available?
Absolutely, let's go.
This is a beautiful lot here. I love what they've done with the coach house and of course the paver driveway. What is the price of this lot?
So this is lot 81. It's currently listing at $365,000.
And that includes the coach house, the outdoor landscaping and everything?
That includes everything.
And this is a beautiful street here too. I love the way, the whole resort flows. Everything is finished out. You said 95% of the resort has already had the coach houses developed. So really, there's not going to be a ton of construction. There's only so much more construction that can happen, and it'll be completed essentially.
That is right, yes.
Yeah, well, can we take a closer look at this lot?
Absolutely, let's go.
How many square feet is this lot total?
So total, the lot is 6,500 square feet, spacious pavered RV pad. We come all the way here to this beautiful patio where you have some lounge chairs and a seating area with this beautiful view. It's a little dry right now because of the weather, but it's normally all the way up there, this pond and the other one, and very green. That's the golf course driving range that we have back there. and the pickleball courts are in the back as well.
And you mentioned the golf course driving range. I hope John Daly isn't hitting balls over here because it may be a little close, but that's probably 400 or 500 yards away. I think you're
At
safe
least.
here. But what is the golf course next door? How much does it cost? What's the story over there at the golf course?
So the name of that golf course is Paradise Golf. It's a 12-hole golf course at the moment. Very nice to play. It's a little challenging. They have a pro shop, great restaurant there. Nice, very good get-together for all the community here from Thornton Creek. They host happy hours, they host live music during season, like Fridays and Saturday evenings.
Do they have any special rates for golfers that are owners here at Thornton Creek?
They do. They have a membership, and we get discounts for that membership, either if it is seasonal or for the full year.
Yes, sir. And then you mentioned the pickleball courts here. Is there organized pickleball here, or how does that all work?
We have a calendar of activities, and in that calendar of activities, we have 3 days set and scheduled for pickleball. Like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they play like the pro, and Tuesdays and Thursday, they leave it for the amateurs.
Very cool to have some options for pickleball. And then there's a couple fenced-in dog parks over there as well, if you want to let your dog run around a little bit. But this is a lot of value. You said what's the price?
$365,000. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, the pavers alone, the landscaping alone has got to have a significant cost. But what's going on in the coach house here?
So we have one of the small layouts here, or the small footprints, around 200, 250 screen lanai, outdoor kind of a patio. We have the sunset back there, and then enjoying these beautiful views of these lakes that we have here at Thornton Creek.
Yeah, I've got a nice outdoor kitchen here. There's going to be more photos on your website, rvlotsalesusa.com.
That is correct, Andrew, yes.
So this is a nice little coach house here, kind of a casita type feel, with the kitchenette over here, a little nice dining area, a single bathroom with a really nice shower in there. Now, are folks allowed to have like their grandkids or kids come stay in the casitas here?
Yes, absolutely. And this is the perfect footprint for that. Residents use this kind of a footprint so you can just sleep inside your coach and entertain and have family or friends over, so they could stay here for a short period of time.
And this has real high-end finishes. I love the way the floors flow from the inside to the outside lanai area. And then in the bathroom here, I'll show you guys really quickly. This is super high-end shower, really high-end tile work there, a cool style mirror there, just a real nice footprint. And how many square feet is this coach house, do you know?
So this in the inside, it's a total of 300 square feet. And then with a lanai that it's around 250 square feet as well.
Yeah, this price point to have a coach house, I really see the value here, but I know you've got a few more lots to show us around here.
Yes, I do.
We're here with Jamie and Shannon, and how long have you been RVing for, and how did you originally get into it?
The story of getting into it's funny. Just we were backpackers camping in a tent 3 weekends in a row in the rain, smelly, wet dog, and she just woke up one morning and said,
"We need an RV."
So we started RVing, and we went out and got our first Class A 36-foot Southwind. Did that for a couple of years, and then we lost a dear friend to cancer, lost another friend that was sick, and she came home. We had a 5,500 square foot house on a dead-end road in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. She came home and said, "What are we doing?" And so we started the journey of selling the house and everything we own and hit the road. This coming Valentine's Day will be 11 years of essentially full timing.
11 years of full timing, and how long did you RV before full timing?
13 years.
Wow, so you're 20 plus years of experience in RVing then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I can imagine in that 20 plus years you've learned quite a bit. When did you purchase here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort, and what made you choose to decide to purchase here?
Yeah, the March of 2020, right
March
at
of
the start of the
2020.
pandemic.
I wanted us to have a winter home base to come to where, it's warm, the weather's nice, you can do all your outdoor activities, golf. We stumbled up on Thornton Creek kind of by accident.
On our way to another motor coach road to check out, we were just called in for the night or for the day. And then the developers at the time said, "Hey, why don't you sing?" I'm like, no, I'm going to lose money at this other place. They're like, "It's a wash, just stay here." And I can tell you, Andrew, when we woke up the next morning, It was like 6 a.m. and it was dead quiet and was important to us, but everyone was friendly. The place that we had come from, we weren't really accepted. We were a little bit of younger demographic for that particular RV resort. And so, yeah, everyone's super friendly. Come in, show the thing. And then the pandemic fully hit and we decided it's best to build. So buying at a place there, you could build 1,000 square foot under roof.
Yeah, this is a beautiful lot and coach house and, you know, really a great home base for you. Now, when you're in this area, what's some of the stuff you like to do for fun and what do you like about this area?
Our favorite thing about the area at the end of the day, we get out of work because we both work full time, is jumping on the golf cart, and right down at the end of the road is the Peace River, is going to watch the sunset. A lot of people, both within the community and the surrounding neighborhoods, go down, they grab their happy hour cocktail on their golf cart and watch the sunset. So that would be number one.
Yeah, these Southwest Florida sunsets are definitely hard to beat. And is there any other, you know, activities in the area or parts about the area that you enjoy?
Oh, sure. I mean, you can go into Punta Gorda and there's all kinds of, you know, local restaurants to eat at.
Our favorite thing about Punta Gorda downtown that most people don't realize is they do not allow chain restaurants. So everyone is individually chef owned. There's actually 2 chefs that beat Bobby Flay in our town in Punta Gorda. So if you're a foodie, it's great.
Yeah, I just went down there. I think it's about 15-20 minutes from here. And it's called like the Fisherman's Village, I believe. And
correct.
Very cool vibe. It's right on the water. A lot of cool shopping and different restaurant options down there.
And then even from there, even downtown's really walkable. You've got FM Don's, you know, really good chef, perfect caper. So anybody that enjoys dining out at a more high scale, it's the place to be. But then we have dives like the Celtic Grey, an Irish pub.
A lot of different options. It's kind of feels like we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're only 10 miles from the coast, so a very unique feel here.
Absolutely.
And we're close to all the airports. So if you want to hop on a plane to from Orlando or Fort Myers or go over to the other coast, you can take, you know, Miami flight, Fort Lauderdale. You've got it all here.
We're out of Sarasota, only an hour from Sarasota International Airport there. RSW is not too far.
Correct.
Yeah, Tampa's hour and a half. So yeah, a lot of access to airports for sure. Now, you've got a lot of wisdom in that 20 plus years of RVing, and some of the folks out on YouTube are maybe thinking about getting into RVing. Any advice you would have for newbie RVers out there?
Some of the RVs would have heard this before, but start with your last RV first. We went 34, 38 foot, then 40, then 45. And we just wish that we had started at 45-foot coach and bought the last one.
It can get a little expensive trading in from what I've heard. So.
Absolutely.
And don't delay, just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
I like that. Now, you were telling me earlier that you visited a lot of different resorts before you chose Thornton Creek. And you mentioned a little bit about it, you know, being quiet here and the people being so friendly, but what else made you choose to buy here rather than some of the other resorts out there?
Yeah, so if you look at motor coach resorts, there's literally hundreds of them in the United States. But when you pare them down in a place that you can build a house like this, you're at like 12.5 communities in all of the United States where you can build 1,000 square foot, sometimes a little bit larger, where some of the other places we looked at, we call it a she shed. You could literally build a 10 by 10 or a 10 by 15 garden shed. You couldn't have a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room, plus a 375 square foot lanai. It just was very unique to pick Thornton Creek because of all the things you mentioned. We liked the access to town, we liked how friendly people, and we liked the ability that we could build a coach house.
Yeah, and I think maybe only a handful of resorts in the country that you can actually have a pool as well. You don't have a pool out here, but that is another option. Yeah. Would you be able to build a pool on your lot? Have you thought about that at all? Or?
Yeah, you can absolutely. Within this area, we could pull up the hot tub and put a swim-up pool.
You've got the hot tub. That's the important thing.
We've got the hot tub, so we can turn the heat down as it gets, you know, hotter outside.
Or turn it up as it gets cold.
Yeah, I mean, it is 84 degrees today in January, but we just had a cold spell come through here, so I'm sure that was nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah, now a lot of folks out there may be thinking about purchasing a lot. Do you have any wisdom or advice that you would like to share with folks maybe thinking about purchasing a motor coach lot or purchasing a lot here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort?
I would say, number one, it depends on the uniqueness of the person. For someone that just wants to come in and turnkey property, for example, this is on the market, Turnkey. Everything as you see here is furnished, so they back in their coach and they're done. But the people that are a little more unique and want to build something, there's plenty of lots for sale in here where you could literally design your 40 by 25 footprint yourself. This is not anything that was designed, we're like, yeah, we want that floor plan. We literally built this to our specifications. So I would say that if you want something quick, buy a lot with a casita or a coach house on it, if not an empty lot, so you can build your dream.
You can customize it.
Yeah, now how did that whole process going? This is a beautiful, coach house you have here. How long did that process take from when you first had the idea till it was completed? And any advice you would have for folks going through that process of building a coach house?
Yeah, so our community is extremely unique that you can bring any builder that you want as long as they follow the specifications of 40 by 25 with the 25 by 15 lanai. It's got to have a cupola. They all look the same, but with inside you have everything from start to finish. I think we signed on your birthday, March 8th, and then we could have taken occupancy at the end of October. So right for the start of the season.
Wow, and it's turnkey ready now.
Yeah.
So.
It is.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to share that great information, and I know there's a lot of fun activities to do here, so we'll let you get back to enjoying the afternoon, but thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
So this is a beautiful clubhouse here. What all happens here in the clubhouse?
Well, Andrew, here's where we hold a lot of our activities during the week and during the weekend. We have a bingo night, all the happy hours take place here in the clubhouse. As you can see, we have this nice sitting area where we can invite a lot of people and get together for all our events here at Thornton Creek.
Yeah, nice pool table here and a nice patio and pool area out back here. Looks like there's a pretty good sized galley or kitchen over here. Is that kind of open to the owners of the resort?
It is open to the owners of the resort. It's a catering kitchen, so you can bring your own catering. We have a window there, so you can integrate the patio with the kitchen and this indoors area as well. So it's very handy.
And it has a very tranquil feel out back here. Very nice patio sitting area. And is there certain hours that the pool area is open, or?
Well, it's actually down to dusk, as like early morning till late in the afternoon. As I said, it's a very, very unique and private, exclusive kind of resort. So you can use it like mostly every time that you want to.
Yeah, it probably doesn't get too busy out here.
Not really, not really. It's just the owners and a few of the rental guests. We usually get together here at the pool area around noon to 3 p.m. To catch up with friends and neighbors.
Yeah, very cool. And then for those that still want to get a workout in, if they don't want to do the 12-ounce curls by the pool, you can come in here and get a workout in?
Yeah, we have a nice exercise room here with different machines, and it works out very well.
Yeah, and with only 99 lots here, probably doesn't get too busy in
Oh
here.
yeah, I mean, I use it all the time. I've never seen one.
Yeah, always great to have that.
Great to have it, yeah.
This is one of the nicest lots here at Thornton Creek, and you said they want to sell this as a package deal with this motorhome as well?
That is right, yes, correct.
What lot number is this, and what's the price?
This is lot 44, and we're currently priced at $650,000.
With this Georgetown gas Class A motorhome, and we do know wholesalers, if someone wanted to work a deal just getting the lot and get the owner cash for the coach, but this coach house over here is pretty decked out. Now, how many square feet is this lot, and how many square feet is the coach house?
So this is another one of our standard lots. It's 6,200 square feet coach house on it. It's 1,000 square feet of interior and 375 of screen lanai, which is where we are right now.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful backyard back here with a waterfall, but coming into this coach house here, this is absolutely decked out. I mean, that's a kitchen that you would expect to see in $1 million home. I mean,
Right.
You've got a full accent wall here, very spacious with the indoor-outdoor living, and you can see it's got the big sliders that really tie everything together well.
Right.
Now, do you know when this coach house was built?
This coach house was built on 2021, recently redecorated. You can see everything here is pretty much brand new. The owners are almost never here, So it's kind of a brand new house if this is the house for you.
Do you know if that price includes the furniture?
It's everything included. It's a turnkey deal.
That's a lot of value, and this is real high-end furniture too, very well decorated, has a really nice feel. I mean, those cabinets alone, I know there's a substantial cost, and I mean, what a huge galley. I mean, this literally feels like we're in a multi-million-dollar home the way this living area is. Now, is there a bedroom as well?
It truly does. It truly does. This one doesn't have a bedroom. We have a very spacious bathroom here, full bathroom with a nice shower and vanity here. And then you have a pretty nice window here with great views of the outside.
Yeah, and a second driveway for a car or a golf cart there as well, all with pavers. And these ceilings have to be close to, what, 10 feet or so, and it looks like 9-foot doors?
Right, that's right.
It's super high end. I mean, even like the sconce lights they used over here and the mirror, very well designed.
It really is. It really is. So, very well designed coach house. Very open space for the ones who are looking to entertain and to have friends over and all that. I think this is the perfect layout for them.
Is that a laundry room as well?
That is a golf cart garage.
Oh, golf cart garage.
And then inside the golf cart garage, they have a Murphy bed. So,
oh, okay.
So it's not that we don't have a bedroom. It's kind of a different kind of living because you have this Murphy bedding here.
Oh, very cool. And the way these doors look, I wouldn't even realize it's a garage door, but what a cool space here if you wanted to use it as more of a, you know, workshop or garage or even like a bedroom. Really versatile area.
It is very versatile.
So here's another completely different variation of what we've seen. What lot number is this, and what's the price and what's the story?
So right now we're on lot 96 and we're priced at $480,000.
And that includes, it's got the golf cart garage, the coach house, this large outdoor kitchen area. This is a waterfront lot as well. We're kind of on the other side of the driving range from the earlier lot we saw.
Right.
But what a beautiful outdoor living space. I love the tongue and groove ceiling. You've got 2 ceiling fans, large outdoor bar. This looks like a party house.
It does, actually. Great place to entertain. Look at this huge island they have here with a nice gas range. It works perfectly for someone who wants to entertain and have friends over and family.
Yeah, and then if you have friends and family that want to stay here, this definitely has that nice Florida vibe, and looks like a pretty cool bathtub back here in the bathroom that's catching my eye, but really like more of a guest house, more of just kind of the bedroom and bathroom setup, and then the garage is totally separate in this one.
Yes, that's right.
This is something you would see in a multi-million-dollar home, this bathtub, and I love what they did here, the way they have a flat floor going into the shower with that mosaic tile work. It's got a really nice feel. You've got a nice view out these windows, even a cool style sink here in your bathroom. Really nice guest house. And you said $480,000 for this?
That's where we are, yes.
Can you show us a little more around the lot here?
Of course.
Now, can you shut these shades in the lanai area here as well?
Absolutely, yeah. So you close these shades, and it's hurricane proof. So when you're gone for the summer, you can just get them down and everything will be protected.
Yeah, put all the outdoor furniture inside. And we had a hurricane come through this area maybe 3 years ago, I believe. The eye of the hurricane kind of went right through here.
That was Hurricane Ian. We had very minor damages, actually. We were very fortunate, but it also shows how well built these houses are, because that was just minor damages, like screens here in the lanai and there, but the structures were just like no damage at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And in the winter time, there's no better place to be. I mean, we've got shorts and t-shirts right now, and I know there's snow on the ground. It's below 0 in several parts of the country. So I'm glad I didn't wear my pants today either, because it's pretty warm out today.
It is pretty warm, and I'm glad we're here right now.
It's January 23rd. I think it's 84 degrees today. I love what they did with the paver. You can see there's a lot of cool curves and kind of bends in the pavers. Whoever did this paver work, they really had a lot of thought to it. You could see you have a 2-tone inlay with the different colors. And then they've got these steps over here and kind of a separate golf cart driveway here, all done with that same style of pavers. And it's got a few minor curves to it to really give it some cool character and gives it a nice feel. And then we've got a golf cart garage here with the PebbleTech flooring, and looks like he's got a bunch of tools and stuff in here right now. We're here with John and Lynn, and great to see you again. Last time we saw you was up in Ohio.
Yes.
Now I know you're seasoned RVers and well respected and connected in the RV industry. But how long have you been RVing for, and how did you get into RVing?
Well, that's a great question. You know, we started in 2015. It was always a bucket list item for us. And I lost my medical to be able to fly and sold my plane. And we thought, now's a great time to get into an RV. So we bought our first Class A RV, and we came down to Florida. In 2024, we discovered Lake Erie Shores, and we partnered with them, and we've been developing Lake Erie Shores. And while we were up there, we met Juan and Margarita, and they were telling us all about Thornton Creek. And we had a reason to want to be on the West Coast because our daughter's over here, but we really didn't want to give up the East Coast. Without giving it too much thought, we bought this house while we were up there, and we saw it for the first time about 2 months ago.
And it says a lot about Thornton Creek here that you decided to purchase a lot. I know you definitely have your ear to the ground, and you've been to the coolest of the coolest places. So
it's a beautiful resort. I don't know how long you've been here today, if you've had a chance to look through it, but when we walked in, and we saw all the pictures and everything, and we knew people that were here, and we knew the Port Charlotte area. Venice isn't far from here. As I said, you know, it's an hour drive to Naples. Anything you want's within 20 minutes of here. And we just felt it would be a great place for us to explore the West Coast, also knowing that it was a great resort. I know, you know, the people that developed it have developed a few resorts. They're a class act. They did a good job with it. And so, you know, we really love it, and we're happy that we bought here.
It's a beautiful area, a really nice resort, and the people are so friendly. So we're excited and happy to be here.
yeah, some amazing folks here in this whole Southwest Florida along the Gulf Coast. Just so many gems and restaurants. Are there, do you have any favorite restaurants in the area yet? I know you recently started coming here.
There's this great little seafood place down here that looks like a hole in a wall. It's got the best seafood I've ever eaten in my life. And then in Punta Gorda, there's a couple really sweet places. And we went over for our anniversary to Port Charlotte. What was the name of that restaurant?
Prime Steak.
Prime Steak. It was a fantastic meal. Anything you want to do around here, it's all here. And if you're willing to get out and explore a little bit, you're going to find a lot of things. One of the things that Lynn just said she wants to do is take the grandkids on an alligator boat ride, you know, an airboat. And sure enough, as we're coming in town, there's a great big billboard, you know, for airboat rides and alligator trips. So that's something that we're planning on doing pretty soon.
Yeah, it's easy to stay busy around here. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Absolutely. A lot of great golf. We've got a golf course right here. I can walk to it or drive my golf cart over to it. They've got a bar and a restaurant. They have bands there in the evening. It's a really cool place to hang out.
And I know you've got a lot of, you know, wisdom as an RVer, and some of the folks out there are watching this video maybe thinking about getting into RVing. Do you have any advice for folks that may be thinking about getting into RVing?
Well, I appreciate you thinking I have that wisdom, but I should qualify by saying all I've done is Class A, so I'm more than happy to talk about that. One of the ways that a lot of people learn about it today, believe it or not when we bought, but today, is actually watching your videos. They come in with a new Newmar, they come in with a new Integra, or they come in with a new Prevost, and I say, that's a great coach, where'd you get it at? And what made you buy that coach? And I'm shocked at how many say, oh, we've been watching Andrew Steele and he had these videos on and that's what we went after. From my perspective, I think folks should take a look at the RVs that are out there. There's a lot of good ones. I have a preference for Class A, but that doesn't mean they're everybody's choice. There's great commercial coaches that are made, like I mentioned, Integra, Newmar, Newell, all of those coaches. Figure out what you want to do with it. If you're going to do a lot of driving, I always recommend a Prevost, because they're safe, they're quiet. If you're going to live in the coach all the time, I think Newell's a great coach, right? It's got a little bit more room. And if you're just not quite sure, any one of the other coaches are great. Get in one. I mean, first time we got in one, it was a 45-foot Integra, because we didn't know what we didn't know. We drove it for 2 years. Well, we learned, and we talked to people at the places that we stayed, and we looked at their coaches, and we listened to their experiences. And so we're in this now 11 years. and this is our 5th coach. Maybe it'll be our last one, but Nelson up at Millennium keeps thinking I'll do one more. We'll see.
It's going to be hard to top this.
Yeah.
This is a stunning coach, and yeah, Nelson and the team at Millennium are a class act.
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
are.
You mentioned about asking other RVers and learning from them, and that's one thing about the RV community is they're so willing to share and tell their stories and share their knowledge. So anyone that's thinking about dipping their toe in the water, you come hang out at these resorts and start asking these folks, and they'll be happy to share it all.
Absolutely, and there's probably a lot of people out there that are in boating, and then also RVing or move from boating to RVing. Same kind of community. It's the same thing. Hanging out in a marina, living on your boat, or hanging out in an RV and traveling around and going to the resorts in different places, state parks, and meeting people. It's one of the best lifestyles that I can think of. I mean, as I said, we've been doing it for 11 years. We were career people before that, with go to work, raise kids, do all that. But the freedom that we have with this RV is it's a blessing.
Now, you've purchased more RV lots than most of the people I know. Is there any advice that you have for folks that are maybe thinking about purchasing an RV lot just out there, or a motor coach lot here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort?
I think it's really important that you go to the resorts. You rent for a week or two. You can't figure it out for a day. Rent for a week, rent for 2 weeks, rent for a month. To us, the most important thing is the people inside of the resort. Are they friendly people? Do they get together? Do they mingle outside? Do they have happy hours? Do they go to the clubhouse and use it? Are there events? That's number one for us. Number two is the area. Are there things in the area that we see that we think we want to do? In our case, we came over to the West Coast for those very two reasons, but also because we have a daughter in Naples, and it was a 3-hour drive from Port St. Lucie. So we wanted to be a little bit closer, and it also gives us a chance to explore the West Coast. I mean, we've been exploring the East Coast for 11 years. So we don't know where we want to end up, but for the next 5 years, we're just going to do a little of this and on this side and a little bit over on the East Coast. So I would recommend people go out, rent some lots at different RV resorts in areas that they can see themselves spending their winter. Get to know the people, get to know the area, and that decision will become very easy.
It's really important to meet the people, and just so many great people
Right.
in the RV community. Well, I know you guys have a happy hour talking about parties and events.
Yeah.
I know there's a pretty cool happy hour party getting ready to happen
There
here.
is.
So.
Juan and Margarita are doing one tonight at 4:30, and I will tell you, she's the hostess's hostess. She always does it great. She does it for us up in Lake Erie Shores too. They're certainly one of the reasons that we came here. So we're looking forward to getting to the happy hour.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to share that with us, and great to see
Yep,
you again,
you
John
too.
and Lynn.
Thank you.
It's nice
Thank
seeing
you.
you.
You guys must have a really good paver guy around here, because there's no shortage of pavers, and I love what they did on this lot with the second driveway that goes to the golf cart garage. I mean, that's got to be close to 100 feet long of pavers here.
Yes, that's true. Again, we have different layouts, different floor plans. The sky's the limit here at Thornton Creek, Andrew.
Yeah, now what lot is this, and what's the price of this
So
lot?
we're here right now at lot 82, and we're priced at $480,000.
Under $500,000. The driveway alone has got to be close to 100 grand in pavers,
go.
I would say, and all of the cool landscaping. They did a great job. And then a waterfront piece of dirt here. Now it is across from that driving range that we saw, and I really like these plants. These really have a nice look. Now this is quite the coach house I hear.
It is. It's one of those mid-size footprints that we have.
Under $500,000 to get this living space, and I love the floors and the way they flow out into the outdoor area. Now, does that price include the hot tub too?
That does include the hot tub, yes.
TV, bar stools, everything?
Everything that you see is included in our price.
And it's cool to see it unfurnished as well, kind of a blank canvas if someone wanted to bring in their own furniture. And then we've got a huge galley here.
Those are marine graded cabinetry, weather resistant, like humidity, and it's like kind of a bulletproof.
Coming back here, kind of separated off a little bit with the two doors. This seems like a bedroom, but could also be an office, and already has the TV mounted on the walls. Really cool designs on the ceiling fan, and then another large bathroom back here. Again, just beautiful mosaic tile work. And then I like what they did with the closets. It's got kind of the his and her closets here, fully finished out with all of the cabinets in the closet. Very high-end feel in this casita. Now they take their golf carts very seriously here at Thornton Creek, and you've got your own golf cart garage that's indoors. I believe this is climate controlled as well.
It is climate control, yes.
Nice little tool bench area here. So this could be a versatile area, maybe a workspace for an artist or some sort of craftsman that, you know, does some sort of woodwork or something. A great little space here.
Right. I think the owners did a great job here in this. Not just the property itself, but this garage in particular is very, very well done.
And this is something kind of unique that I don't know if I've seen before. It looks like this will actually go up and down. It's like a storage on a lift.
So it is an easy way for you to storage all those heavy boxes and all that. So we just lower this, put the boxes on top of it, and then you just raise it again, and then you have it. So it's easy in, easy out.
Yeah, really nice opportunity for someone under $500,000. We're here with Juan and Margarita, and we saw you a few years ago up in Lake Erie Shores, and you're new to RVing when I met you up there, but how long have you been RVing for, and how did you get into RVing?
Okay, Andrew. Well, yeah, that's about 4 years ago that we met up in Ohio. We literally been, at the time that we met, in the RV lifestyle for just 3 months. We didn't know anything about it. We bought that motorhome. We plan on traveling the nation. We got to that place and we just fell in love with the lifestyle. And here we are 4 years later. We're still doing it and we're still loving it.
You've dove in all the way. You own several RV lots now. You've got RV Lot Sales USA, where you're helping broker lots here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort and Lake Erie Shores. Now, what was it about the RV lifestyle that made you fall in love and just go all the way in?
There's so many things, like a million plus things that make you fall in love with this lifestyle. But mainly, I think it's the community, the people that you meet, the quality of people that you meet, the uniqueness. Everyone is so humble.
I know you've been to a lot of different resorts and have networked with a lot of different RVers. What was it about Thornton Creek that made you purchase a lot here?
Okay, we share this thought. It's the community, the people, the community of Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. It's special. It's really, really hard to find this kind of friendship and community that you create in this resort. We're very exclusive. We only have 99 lots in here, and as you can tell, the happy hour that we're putting together, everyone gets along with everyone and everyone likes everyone. So that's the first thing that caught our attention about Thornton Creek. Secondly, I think the location is key. I like to say we're in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of everywhere, because we're just like a 15-minute drive to downtown Punta Gorda. We're 15-minute drive to downtown Port Charlotte, and we're 20-minute drive to downtown Arcadia. Then we're an hour drive north to Sarasota, where actually you know pretty well. Yeah. And then 1 hour south to Naples, Florida. There's no other better location than the one that we have here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. And third, but not least, I think it's the kind of lots that we offer here. They're very spacious. Average lot, it's just shy of 6,500 square feet, up to 14,000 square feet, and you can build up to 1,000 square feet of interior area and a lanai of 375 square feet. So I think those three factors were the ones that made us decide to buy in here.
Yeah, and I think these lots are an incredible value. The bang for your buck that you get here. The resort is very well thought out. The coach houses are very high end, and the lower HOA as well. Not only the lower entry fee, but the lower maintenance fees as well. Exactly. Very attractive package.
And it's great that you mentioned that, because some other resorts have that one-time capital gain entry fee. At this moment, we don't have that here at Thornton Creek, so it's another advantage for our buyers and investors who are looking into the possibility of purchasing a lot here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort.
And we talked a little bit earlier about, you know, some of the great restaurants in the area, but what are some of your favorite activities that you like to do for fun here?
Okay, there's a million of different things to do around here. We have the golf course right across the street, just a short golf cart drive. We love dining out. They have nice restaurants in this area. For example, the new high-end resort that they just built here in Port Charlotte, the Sunseeker, they have a great steakhouse there. It's called Morris Steakhouse and Seafood. So there's great dining. Then you have the airboat rides, boating, fishing. You can go to Punta Gorda, which I already mentioned. It's like 15 minutes from here, and then you can charter a fishing boat and go for the day. Biking is very big around the area. Another big advantage that we have over here that we are just like 15 minutes away from Punta Gorda Airport. And you have wide variety of good flights from here to the north, northeast, and northwest.
Yeah, those Allegiant flights out of Punta Gorda are hard to beat, and they go to a lot of the cool places where a lot of the RVers are hanging out. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Allegiant Airlines. It's amazing how many, you've got to kind of work around their schedule a little bit, but real inexpensive flights, super convenient.
That is true. For example, last summer we were, as you know already, at Lake Erie Shores, and we had to fly here for a couple of days. So we took that Allegiant from Akron, Ohio, which is an hour drive from Lake Erie Shores. Then we got here to Punta Gorda, 15-minute drive to our home. We took care of business, and the next day we flew in back to Akron, and then we were back at Lake Erie Shores like 24 hours after we were here.
Yeah, super convenient. And then also too, you're not too far from, probably about an hour and a half from Tampa International Airport. You've got Sarasota International Airport.
Yes.
About what, 2.5 hours from Miami, or?
About 2.5 hours, yes, 2.5. Orlando is 2.5 hours from here as well.
Yeah, you can never run out of things to do around this area. There's a lot of options. Now, a lot of folks out there may be thinking about RVing, probably where you were about 5 years ago before you started all this. Is there any advice that you would have for folks that haven't started RVing but are thinking about getting involved in the RV lifestyle?
First off, I would say, like the cliche goes, do your homework, but we're still doing our homework. So it's a process and a curve of learning. But most of try to enjoy every single step of the process.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if folks are thinking about maybe purchasing a motor coach lot or purchasing a lot here at Thornton Creek, do you have any advice for folks thinking about purchasing a lot?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Call us.
Of course.
Well, at RV Lot Sales USA, we are not just real estate salespeople. We are advisors. We advise you from the first moment that you are thinking about buying an RV lot or purchasing an RV lot until closing. And then we are truly believers of long relationships. So that's what we create. Long relationships. We advise you throughout the whole process, and we'll make sure that if you are the right fit for Thornton Creek or the other resorts that we represent, or the resort is the right fit for you, or the other way around, that we can make that perfect match. If not, we will guide you in a different direction as well. It's not that we are biased because we're at Thornton Creek right now. We will do our professional advising first before we sell something.
Now, Margarita, I know you're involved in RV lot sales as well. I know Juan is out on the front lines, but you're doing a lot of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. What is your involvement?
Yeah, we are a wonderful couple first. And I am the marketing director. Marketing is crucial because it directly impacts sales. In today's market, we need to reach out customers with tailored solutions. That's what I work on every day. Understanding needs and delivering the right message. The first step is the marketing. So after that, we put the strategic together and one put in the front with the clients, and we are always supporting each other. So that's the idea, to have wonderful team.
And I think it's great that you're RVers, you're out living this lifestyle, so you really have an understanding of what folks are looking for as well. I think there's a lot of value in that.
She's the one behind the scenes. I'm the one in front of the line, but we work as a team. We love the lifestyle, and we love being a part of the RVing community.
Well, and I know they appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys staying late because there's a party starting on your lot right now, and I've got to compliment you. It almost looks like a wedding reception out there. You did a great job with it. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to share that with us, but we better let you guys get back to your party outside.
That sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yep,
Andy.
thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. Thank you.
Andrew.
Yep, my pleasure. So this is a very unique lot here. Is this lot available?
Yes, it is. This is lot number 2 here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort. It's 1,000 square feet of living area under AC. and then we have a 375 square feet lanai.
And a really beautiful interior. I think you guys are gonna like this one, and I love what they did with the landscaping. It's definitely that Florida style door here on the front entry door, but check this out, guys. I mean, the feel in here with the tongue and groove wood ceiling to the backsplash in the kitchen that goes all the way to the ceiling just has an incredible feel in this coach house here.
It really does, Andrew. It really does. We love this. They did a really great job. Top finishes, top appliances. They decorated really well this place, and we love this island, the gas range, and well, they did a great job. They really did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you have a nice lanai area back there. Now, how much money are they asking for this?
So we're asking right now $565,000 for this.
We'll show you guys around here real quickly. I love the pattern of the doors. This is the same type of doors you would see in a multi-million-dollar home. We've got a nice pantry off of the galley here. And then over here could be like maybe a bedroom or an office, kind of a versatile room here. Now, does that price include all of the furniture?
It does include all the furniture in the asking price right now, yes.
Yeah, and then we've got a big bathroom here. And I want to ask you about rentals here in just a second, but another beautiful bathroom here with beautiful tile work, very roomy, very nice size feel. I was coming to visit some of my friends in Florida, and I got to stay in this guest house or casita. This would be plenty for me.
This would be, yeah,
yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Now, as far as rentals go, we've seen lots for sale. We've met some of the owners, but are any of these lots available for rent here at Thornton Creek Motor Coach Resort?
Absolutely, yes, there are. That's a great question. We don't have a specific rental pool or rental program.
So how does that work when someone rents a lot here? Are they able to use the coach house and casita as well if they have, grandkids in town or anything like that?
That's a great question too. So all depending on the kind of rental we have, from undeveloped lots and just the coach pad to full access casitas or full access coach houses. So you can rent either or in between, or the full house to entertain and have visitors as well.
And is there a minimum stay or requirements about what type of coaches can come here?
So yes, we have a very strict requirement, which is you have to have a Class A motorhome, 12 years or newer, and 34 feet or longer.
And is there a minimum stay if someone's renting here?
We do not have a minimum stay, just one night, but we prefer to have a week or longer stay as a rental guest.
If RV Lot Sales is managing a rental, how do you split the revenue from the rental? How does that work?
That's a great question too, Andrew. And we basically do this as a service to our clients and our listing or sellers or potential buyers. So what we do is we only charge a small percentage of that fee. So 90% of that fee goes to the owner of the lot.
Wow.
Just 10% goes to RV Lot Sales USA. And as I said, it's just a little and small rental fee that we charge, but we're not profiting out of it. It's more like a service that we provide to our clients.
Yeah, I can really appreciate that. I think that's probably the best rental split I've ever seen. Now, is there a website that folks can go to if they want to see what lots are available? And is there monthly discounts, and what type of rates can folks expect to pay on rentals?
So if you are interested in renting, you go to rvlotsalesusa.com. The rates are all different, but if it is just an RV pad, it's about $100 nightly, $600 a week, and $2,200 a month. Then if you have the interest of renting a place like this, with full access, it'll be around $45,000 to $5,000 a month.
Okay, I'm sure some of the owners probably only want to do like a monthly rate. They don't want to do nightly. It's all up to the owners. So
Yes.
It's kind of a case scenario.
Yes, that's true. That's correct.
Yeah, and can people call you if they want to rent as well, or is that all done on the website?
No, they can call me, or they can go through the website or email.
And then if someone wants to purchase one of the lots they saw today or get that conversation going, all of that information is at rvlotsalesusa.com as well?
That is correct, Andrew, yes.
Awesome, Juan. Well, I know you've got a big party happening here real soon, so really appreciate you taking the time to show us around today.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll make sure to leave all of your information, phone number, email address, website in the description below. And you also represent other resorts as well. Thornton Creek is your main spot in Florida in the wintertime, but you sell lots at Lake Erie Shores in the summertime as well?
That is correct. We are the exclusive on-site agents and brokers for Lake Erie Shores up in Ohio in Geneva-on-the-Lake.
Is there any other resorts you represent or just those two?
No, we're hands full with these two. So we want to deliver the best to our clients. So we focus during the winter time here, during the summertime up there.
Well, you've got two great places, some of the best places in the USA to spend RVing. Well, really appreciate your time, Juan.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
It's been a pleasure here as well. Really appreciate you, and also appreciate all of you out there liking, sharing, and following. And we'll leave RV Lot Sales social media links in the description below. We appreciate all of you following Juan and Margarita at RV Lot Sales USA. Thanks again. We hope you're all having a great day.
Thank you.
Anything you want to do around here, it's all here.
Everyone gets along with everyone and everyone likes everyone.
We like the access to town, we liked how friendly people, and we liked the ability that we could build a coach house.
And if you're willing to get out and explore a little bit, you're going to find a lot of things. It's one of the best lifestyles that I can think of.
It just takes you away from the everyday hustle and bustle of life.